quick thing, just eat,
That's something all the groups gonna have trouble with.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I guess you saw the state troopers out there. They don't want you bothering the decent citizens, so you stay on the north end of the beach. That's yours. Don't come on this side of town.
Hey, well, look, we just came down here to party.
That's all right. Keep it clean.
Yeah, I can. Hey, baby, see you six later tonight. Hey, and Woody might be there. He's down at the beach right now. There's some that's if he doesn't get stoned. Great, big party time. See you, sir. Yeah, good. See you, sir. See you, sir. There you go. What have we been doing? All right, let's see. All right, Gibbo, let's talk about your facts, okay?
Any trouble? Nah, just told them the same thing we told the others. Stay at the north end of the beach, or we lock you up. There must be 200 of those outlaws in town tonight. Probably double by tomorrow night, me with an election coming up. Ed, I'm going home early tonight. Penny's going to the tiki with that Lawyer Martin's kid, and Ed wants me to make a good impression on him. Lawyer Martin pulls a lot of weight in this coming election, so it won't hurt me any. Well, you better tell her to be careful. You know the tiki club isn't too far from the north end of the beach. Yeah. Well, if there's any trouble, you can reach me at home. Oh, will you take care of this tonight? Yeah. Good night, Ed. Good night, Dan.
Brad Martin. You know, his father's that big corporation lawyer.
Oh, yeah, Fancy Martins.
They're leaders in the church, but I'm afraid he might be taking advantage of Penny. And Dan, I want you to stop it.
You want me to stop it? Holy... Ed, how much did that thing cost?
Please, he's here.
Wait a minute. I asked that question. Now, how much did that dress cost?
Only $49.50.
49.
Well, other girls were spending as much
Ed,
as
look at me. Do I look like I'm made of money? Look at these
All right,
pants.
Dan, we know that you can't be dependent on to earn please, what I'll others. hear you.
I'll say what I like in my own house. What'd you have to do, buy an original Paris creation?
Well, she's not going to wear last year's dress made over.
It's only half there. No wonder you're worried about her morals.
Please stop. Hi, Brad. Come on in.
You don't really need this, but...
Oh, thank you. I think you already know my mother.
Good evening, Mrs. Harris.
Good evening, Brad. And this is my father, Father Brad Martin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
I want you to come home right afterwards, do you understand? But, Mom, all the kids go to the coffee houses and things. What things? Parking?
No, you kids come right back tonight. We will, Mr. Harris.
Should we go? Bye, Mom. Goodbye, Penny.
Good night, Mrs. Harris.
Good night.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, sir. We'll see you kids later. Right.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
I'll be a lady. He heard you shouting.
He heard me shouting. You can hear her screeching 10 blocks. Hey, get a load of Penny Harris. Wow. Hi, man. That chick's come alive, you know? You're a little bit late. Yeah, did she start late? One time. Step by step, That's great. The program started off saying a little bit like that. Oh, hi, Penny. Where you been keeping yourself? Hi, fellas. Hey, what's for dessert, Penny, baby? Ease off, friend. Oh, fine. Sure, big man. Huh? What's your out, baby? What's those hair?
Oh, I don't know. I dated him once last year. Now he thinks I'm a part of his hair. I can stand it, darling.
Forget it. Hey, everybody. Glad you meet us. Hi, fellas. Come on. Go ahead, 5 minutes. Go ahead. Yeah, I heard about it.
I'm awfully hungry. It didn't cost that much.
If you had load of money around here, you'd think it didn't cost that much.
Where are you going?
Out of here. I've had enough nagging for one night.
You're not going to the alibi again, not tonight.
I'll go where I please. Seems like I earn the money around here, but everybody else can spend it.
All right, she'll be home before Penny gets back. I'm worried about her.
If she doesn't get any more excited than you do, there's nothing to worry about.
Dan.
Good evening, Sheriff.
Hi, Deacon.
Is this an official call?
No, it's wet. Where's all the action tonight?
Well, they cut out for the beach, not the amusement park.
How about a beer?
On the house.
You.
Is that you, Penny dear?
No. It's not me, Penny dear. It's your ever-loving daddy boy. Remember it, honey? Oh, daddy boy, that sounds of life.
Whenever I need you, get my fist.
Calling
And now it's so late, we should be out
from
with
Glen
Penny.
to Glen.
But what good are you? Look at you.
I only had a couple.
I can never depend on you.
Oh,
Every
daddy
time there's a
boy.
crisis, I have to face it alone.
The pipes.
And now with Penny out, I'm worried
Don't
about her.
worry about Penny.
Oh, Dad,
Daddy boy is here.
No, leave me alone.
I'll go on and
No,
bring
Dad,
something
stop
to
it. You're always drunk.
I'll show you who's drunk.
What do we do now?
Let's run the beach.
Okay, come on, let's get down the stairs. Hurry up. Hurry up, come on, let's Just a minute, I can't run anymore.
Okay, babe.
Grant, thank you for such a wonderful night. friend.
Why, I'll teach you.
Dad, what happened?
What happened? I'll show you what happened. Look at her. Look at her. Take a good look. All $49 worth. You really impressed the town, didn't you? You thought it was better than any of theirs. Well, look at her. No, look at her. $49 shot to pieces in one night. I hope you're satisfied.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'll pay for the dress somehow. Darling, how did you do this?
I got a woman a piece of the Martin kid.
Penny, is this true? Nothing happened, Mama. Really? Give me.
Why, you little tramp. If you ever do anything like that again, I'll kill you. Now get to your room.
Oh, Mama, I didn't mean... Daddy!
Hello, Etta? Yeah, I know. I got the paper here. Shut up, will you, and listen. I want you to keep Penny in her room. Don't let her talk to anyone, do you understand? Look, I can only talk for a minute, so just listen, will you? What do you think I'm gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ed picked him up drunk on the beach. He doesn't remember a thing. And there were motorcycle car marks right up to the body. It's a perfect setup. What difference does it make? He doesn't have any relatives. He's trash anyway. Yeah, now you're getting the idea. Okay. See you later. I'll have to look at your papers, Lieutenant. I figure anybody that comes in here and admits he's got a brother in one of those outlaw motorcycle gangs has got to be telling the truth.
I understand they're not too popular around here.
Around here, those punks are the most despised group of people from coast to coast. That goes for your brother Willie, too.
Well, I'm not going to ask you why now. I intend to find that out on my own. But I would like to know just how much of a case you have against Willie.
All the case we need. We're gonna put him in the gas chamber. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you've made a long trip for nothing. Except to say goodbye to your brother.
You must have a lot of evidence to be that sure.
The strongest.
Such as?
Such as a positive eyewitness. My daughter, Penny.
Well, that should do for now. By the way, do you know if Willie's had any legal counsel?
Legal counsel costs money, Lieutenant. Willie couldn't buy a ticket for a free meal. And that group of outlaws he travels with would have to pool their resources to purchase a postcard. But don't worry. The court will appoint an attorney within the next day or so. That's the law. Unless you prefer to hire your own counsel, it's up to you.
Well, I'll shop around anyway. Maybe I'll find someone who's more interested in saving a man's life than he is in money.
Maybe, but don't count on it. Lawyers are human too, you know. Lawyers don't like to take on a loser. Especially if that loser happens to be a one-percenter.
One-percenter?
That's a name they hung on themselves. A while back, there were some police figures compiled to show that 99% of all the motorcycle riders in this country were honest, law-abiding citizens. Like you and me. These outlaw clubs that make up the other 1% that go around flaunting their names and everything like they're some type of religious order.
I might as well set you straight on something, Sheriff. To begin with, Willie and I never were close, even when we were kids. Maybe that's the reason he didn't tell you about me.
Go on. Well, after our parents died, we lost complete contact with each other. I wouldn't have heard of this mess if it hadn't been for an ex-Marine buddy of mine who read in the paper and got a wire off to me. So? So I don't want you to get confused. I'm no knight in shining white armor who's come in from the Badlands to save his baby brother. All right, I'll accept that. But then why did you come? 2 reasons. One, because my parents would have wanted me to, and I owe that to their memory. Second, no matter how much evidence you had to the contrary, I know damn and well Willie didn't kill that kid. He didn't. And you know why I know that Willie didn't kill that kid, Sheriff? Yeah, I'd be interested, yes. All right, then. One, because I know Willie. And I know what it takes inside to kill a man, and Willie doesn't have it. He doesn't. Don't patronize me, Sheriff. I know it won't hold up in court. But I know Willie has the intestinal fortitude of a 2-bit punk. And to kill in cold blood takes guts. Let me tell you. In homicide, we deal in fact, not theory. And the facts in this case prove that your brother Willie killed the Martin boy. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. How about the motive? Did Willie have any money on him when you picked him up? No, that's one of the nastier aspects of this case. Willie did his work for nothing that night. Like most kids his age, he didn't have any money. His father verified that. Okay, Sheriff. One more question. And then I'd like to see my brother if you can arrange it. What's the question? Your daughter. What about my daughter? Could you arrange for me to talk with her? No. My daughter's been through an awful lot. Her nerves are all shot. Besides, she's a minor. I have her statement, and that's all I need. You got 10 minutes, Grady.
Well, well, look who's here. Brother Joe, home from war. I'm sorry I missed your parade.
How's it going, Willie?
Me, I'm doing great, just great. Haven't you heard I may win the Good Citizens Award this year? I mean, my picture's been in all the papers recently. Oh, there ain't a day goes by but what some big shot doesn't come calling on me. Guys like the district attorney, Lawyer Martin, they've taken a special interest in me lately. I'm surprised somebody hasn't mentioned it to you.
Button your lip before I knock your teeth down your throat. This is Brother Joe you're talking to, not some 2-bit punk on a motor scooter. I'll come 7,000 miles to try to get you out of this jam, and the trouble it's taken me is enough for a lifetime. Now look, you just give me one reason at all. The state won't have to worry about putting you away. I'll save them the trouble.
Welcome home, Joe. Welcome home.
You don't mean to tell me that night of the murder you were out the beach with some chick having a big blast and you don't even remember her name?
I told you she was a mama. One of those broads that always hang around bike riders that belong to nobody in particular and everybody in general.
Sure. The nice, friendly, sociable type, huh?
Look, Joe, you asked me. I'm just telling you.
You don't even remember where she lives.
I know it was someplace in the valley, but I can't remember the street. Well, like I said, I was bombed out of my mind. The cops picked me up on the beach.
Well, then there's no one to prove that you weren't near the tiki club that night, huh?
Look, Joe, you talked to Sheriff Harris, huh?
Yeah, Willie, I talked to him. As far as he's concerned, you're the kind of guy that would take a machine gun and mow down a lifeboat full of orphans. And besides that, you're guilty.
Oh, sure I'm guilty, but not of murder, Joe. Oh, no, not murder. You know what I'm guilty of? Well, I'll tell you. I'm guilty of riding a souped-up Harley and growing a mustache and trying to live a little bit. That's all, just trying to live a little bit.
Maybe what you say is true, Willie. Maybe it is. God knows I hope you have lived a little. Because if I can't find the killer of that Martin kid within the next 10 days, you're gonna die. A whole lot. Hi, I'm Joe.
So you're Willie's brother. It's a funny thing, I didn't know Willie had a brother. Now that I've met you, I still don't know that he's got a brother.
Here's my credentials. Now, what more do you need?
I need to talk to Willie.
But you said you guys couldn't get in to talk with him.
True, true. Okay, let's say you're Willie's brother. Now, what do you want from me?
I want to join the group.
You want to join Hell's Chosen Few? Man, you're funny. You ought to go on the stage. People get paid good money for making jokes like that.
Look, mister, before you choke on your own spit, let me set you straight on some things. Now, for what I happen to be a member of an outfit that can take these guys man for man, chill out, and spit them out through the teeth. Second, you You think it takes such a special person to wheel in a motorcycle from Oakland to Los Angeles 90 miles an hour? Well, now hear this. For the past 10 years, I've been jockeying a jet in from Incheon to Hanoi. And that occupation makes it mighty tough to acquire a life insurance policy. Now, you say you guys are interested in Spring and Willie. Well, so am I. Now, if we work together, we have a better chance of accomplishing that. We don't have to become blood brothers. We can just tolerate each other. That'll be enough.
You make a real fine speech there, citizen. A real fine speech. I've got a good mind to let you put your guts out where your lip has been for the last few minutes. On one condition.
What condition?
You just remember, if they decide to let you in, it's only because I can convince them. Now, you cross me just one time, and on your next flight, you won't need an airplane. You'll have wings of your own. You got that?
Yeah, I've got that. There's no problem. Look, I can take orders as well as give them.
That can wait till after the meeting tomorrow night. One of the dudes will pick you up at 9 o'clock. Be ready.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
He says he's Willie's brother, and I ain't got no reason to believe he ain't. He's got some papers with the name Grady on them. But I'm leaving it up to you dudes. If you want him to ride with you, speak up. All right, somebody say something. This ain't no school for mutes. Anybody got anything to say, speak up. You, Nick. Let's hear what you're thinking.
Who, me? You want to know what I think? Well, I'll just tell you what I think. I think the dude's real pretty, that's what I think. I sort of like the way he's got himself all scrubbed up so pink and clean-like.
Well, beautiful's more like it. Notice that hairdo out sort of wave back? That's downright beautiful to us.
Now that you mention it, Twitchy, I believe you're right. Yes, sir. I got to agree. He's simply beautiful. Hey, Lieutenant. Why don't you tell us about some of the mellows you got? You know, me and my old lady here are a little queer for mellows. Ain't we, baby? Maybe you can start, like, with the good conduct medal. You got the good conduct medal, didn't you, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I got it.
Out of sight, sweetheart, out of sight. Well, ain't you gonna tell us how you got it?
Well, to tell you the truth, I got the good conduct medal by keeping my nose out of other people's business. Not the easiest thing in the world. You ought to try it sometime. Okay, what do you say we get on with it? You know why I had you call this meeting, so let's get to the voting. Just make up your mind. Does the dude ride with you, or don't he?
Let's see what the guy can do, huh?
Give me your money. All of it? Every damn dime of it. Hey, not bad. You fly boys do a lot better than I thought. Besides owning this place, I'm the treasurer, see? You need bread for anything, you let me know. Okay, Cue Ball, you get the party set up. I want to talk to Joe.
Okay, Dick.
Willie is one of the dudes, and they have a sworn duty to get him out if they can. And you better believe that's the only reason you're in. I stuck my neck out on you, and I aim to see that it don't get chopped off.
Tell me something. If that's the way you guys felt, then why'd you vote me in?
Why? I'll tell you why. We figured you might be a pretty handy guy to have around under certain conditions.
What conditions?
Well, for one, you can get in to see Willie if it's necessary. For another, you'll make a good front man in case the heat should start leaning on us too hard. That's just a couple. I'll probably think of a few more later on.
What's the big problem?
The problem, man, is how do I make a sow's ear out of a silk purse?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, then I'll give it to you in short first. First off, if this cat we're looking for happens to belong to one of the other outlaw clubs, then it's pretty damned important that we stay on friendly terms with those clubs until we can pick up some kind of a clue, right?
That's obvious enough.
And the second point is, if there's anything that us 1%er can't stand, it's an outsider. Now, if they should happen to put the mate on you, we'll be about as welcome as the plague.
I understand what you're saying, but how are they going to find out? Why can't you say I'm an out-of-state writer that's just joined up?
They can say any damn thing they please. Won't make much difference. You're still going to stand out like a boil on an eyeball. Oh, yeah?
What's it with these guys? They wear crazy pants and leather jackets. Does that give them priority over manhood? Just because they smoked a little weed, seduced a woman, had bashes out on the beach, and bomb it with the cops? Look, if that's the case, then you're not zeroed in, Andy. I've not only done all those things, but I've been involved in a few that might even shock you.
I didn't mean to get you all shook up there, citizen. I was just giving you the facts of life as I see them.
You seen what I did, didn't you? I'm the only one that didn't vote for him. He's a fink. I spotted it right off. Yeah, but being Willie's brother, he can talk to the fuzz. Ask questions. We can't. That's just it. How do we know he's Willie's brother? Willie never told me he had a brother. He ever tell you he had a brother? No. But most of the guys don't talk too much about their people. That's just it, baby. Take you, for example. I don't even know your last name. Oh, that ain't the same thing. We don't go around making a point of the fact that we ain't got no brother like Willie done. Yeah, but the cat's got some papers to dig on. Man, for 25 bucks, I can have papers saying I'm the mayor of this town. All right, you people. Hey, good people. Listen, this good little thing here is going to turn out a little bit for you, so I want you all to take it easy on it. And I don't want you being too rough on this little flower because this is her first time around. And which one of you dudes wants to be the first to stoke up the engine? Hey. Hey, sit down. Take it easy, you guys. Wait a minute. Hey, take it easy. Being as she's a guest of mine, I'll go first. No, I won't go first. I got my man Spud right over here.
Oh, me?
Come on, Spud. Come on.
I should go first? You're not putting me on, are you, oddball?
Did I kid you about a thing like this? Oh, come on. I'm going to give you a personal escort.
Nice stuff.
What?
I said that's pretty nice stuff.
Yeah, not a bad-looking chick.
She's available, if you want her.
What do you mean, available?
Just what it said. Her old man's doing time, he cut her loose.
Well, that was big of him.
Makes her a free agent. I'll call her over.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, Sharon. Come here a minute, hon.
She goes for your type. She's pretty cool.
I remember that.
You said you want me?
There's someone here I want you should meet. Sharon, this is Joe. Joe, Sharon.
Hi, I thought you were at the meeting.
Hello, Sharon.
Come on, babe, let's see what's in the back room. You two get acquainted.
He goes for your type, so just play cool.
Sharon, do you have the impression they're pushing us together?
I guess. Is it true?
Is what true?
What Babe said. That you go for my time.
Well, that depends, honey. Just what type are you?
Well, I guess you'd call me the girl type.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Okay, you're next.
Ooh, how was it?
Not bad at all. You both got yourself a reel there. Where's Babe?
Oh, she's over there somewhere with my old lady somewhere. I don't know. Okay, dude, it's your turn.
It is. My turn for what?
To tell you, man, she's waiting.
Oh, well, so I appreciate it, but I'm gonna pass this time. She'll understand. Pass? Man, you can't do that. I can't? Why can't I? Why? Because you can't, that's it. You can't.
Go ahead, Joe. It's all right.
Look, I'm not trying to cut out on anything. I'm sure she's great. I'm just not up to it right now. Had a rough 3 days. Maybe some other time.
There can't be no other time. It's gotta be a night, right now.
Come on, Sharon.
Maybe you better, Joe. We all have to go through it once. It's part of the initiation.
You too, Sharon?
Me too. What makes you think I'm different than any of the rest?
All the chicks gotta go through it. Dudes wouldn't understand if they tried to chicken out.
Joe, look out!
What the heck? So you off your wife or something?
You ain't no man, you fake. At least you ain't gonna be when I get done with you.
Look, buddy, whatever your name is, put that thing away. What's this all about?
You don't know, huh? You put a bride down in front of everybody and you wanna talk about it? That'll never happen, punk.
I said put that thing away. I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Hurt me? I'm gonna kill you, baby. You can believe I'm gonna kill you.
What the hell is going on here?
I'm gonna stick this dude like a pig.
I said, what the hell's going on? Well,
Better put this squirrel back in his cage, Deacon, and you can be carrying it out of here in your cane bag.
You done it, Deke. You put the bride down right in front of everybody. I gotta kill him for that.
is that right, Nick?
He's right, Deke. I knew Jim put down his broad. He wouldn't take his turn.
Is that right?
Look, all I said was that I was spent. And how can I put down a chick I haven't even seen? You hadn't stopped me, I'd have wiped this kid out by now.
Here, put that away. Nick, see that he cools it.
Okay, baby. I'll take care of you later.
You came to us, right?
Right.
You asked the right of the Hell's Chosen Few, right?
That's right.
And they voted you in, right?
Sure.
I told you before, and I told you after. That if you ride with them, you'll abide by the rules the same as they do, right?
That's what I said, Deacon.
Now they have a rule that says when a dude brings in a new chick, she belongs to everyone the first night.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand.
Okay, you're new, so I'll give you another chance. Now there's 2 doors. One leads to the street, and the other leads to the bedroom. Take your pick. If you choose the door leading to the street, man, just keep walking and don't look back. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Joe.
Okay. Which room, Deacon?
Right through the curtain.
All right.
Yeah, it's morning.
Oh, what's happened?
Nothing's happened. It's just that it's morning and you said you wanted to get up early.
Oh, I feel awful. Worse than that.
Try this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, what is that?
It's warm beer. It'll settle your stomach.
Warm beer? Take it away.
Would you like a cold glass of water?
How about a cup of coffee?
Meet old Mother Hubbard. By the time I got to the cupboard, it was bare and there's no coffee.
You gotta be kidding.
I wish I were, because your eyes look like two hot coals on a yellow rug.
Oh, baby, my mouth feels like the bottom of a birdcage. And my head, it's full of hot rivets.
It's that beer-wine combination that you were drinking. The beer makes you feel like you are going to die, and the wine makes you feel like you wish you could.
Well, not me. I wouldn't want to die in this condition. I'd be afraid they'd reject me at both gates.
I wouldn't worry about that. I think you're going to live.
Hey, is there a coffee shop somewhere around here?
Not within walking distance.
Well, listen, there's a chopper outside. Deacon left it for me to use. We can ride. I don't feel like walking, not in this condition.
Hey, yeah. Oh, but you don't have any bread, do you?
We won't let that stop us. I know where we can get some. Come on, let's go. Hey, don't worry, baby. Everything's all right.
Out joyriding a little early, aren't you, Sonny?
Yeah. I guess it is a little early at that. I do something wrong, officer?
Probably. Trouble is, it might take us some time to find out. So if you want to save us the trouble, go ahead and tell us now.
Well, I don't quite understand what you're saying. But for one thing, if you're looking for a specific person, you got the wrong people.
Well, if you didn't do anything specific, why don't you go ahead and tell me a few things you did in general?
You know, I'd be glad to if I knew what you wanted to hear.
Okay. Why don't you start off by telling me what you're doing out here at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Going to see a friend of mine.
Oh? You know some friends around here, huh?
Yeah, I got one.
One? Oh, he's a lucky guy. How about you, sweetheart? You know any friends living out here, too?
Only you, officer. You know, my mother used to tell me, don't be afraid of the men in sheriff's uniforms, honey. She'd say, they're your friends. That's what she used to say.
Okay, you. Let's see some identification.
All right.
Well?
I didn't bring my billfold with me.
I suppose you left it at home in your tuxedo, right? Hey, Fred.
Yeah?
Why don't you call up the station and tell them we're hauling in a couple of suspects?
Okay. Sorry, baby. That's pretty stupid of me.
That's all right, Joe. Besides, we might make it down there in time for breakfast.
Fred?
Yeah?
Why don't you ride the bike back?
Okay.
Get in. Get in. Hey, Dan. Yeah, got that Marine lieutenant. Want to see him now?
Yeah, send him in.
Come in.
Morning, Sheriff.
Well. Lieutenant Grady, sit down.
My, how you changed. I didn't expect to come back so soon.
In that uniform. What is that supposed to be?
Sheriff, anybody ever tell you you had a lousy jail?
Almost everybody. Why, something bothering you?
You damn right something's the matter. Why does a change of clothes suddenly make me a second-rate citizen? And what gives you the right to push me around just because you don't like the mode of my transportation?
Come off it, Brady. You know why you were picked up? I couldn't ride around the city streets like this at 6 o'clock in the morning on a chopper. In an outfit like that. Now suppose you tell me just what kind of a comic opera outfit you're supposed to be made up for.
Look, Sheriff, we went over this whole thing yesterday. As far as the police concerned, my brother Willie killed that Martin kid in the case is closed, right?
Well, that's about it, yes.
Well, you might be convinced, you might have everyone else convinced, but I'll be damned if you have me convinced.
I'm gonna find out who the real killer is.
Well, suppose we didn't have him under lock and key. You think you're going to solve it by going out at 6 o'clock in the morning, riding around on your chopper with a 19-year-old broad on the back of your motorcycle? I thought your plan was to get Willie out, not for you to get in here with him.
Sheriff, you familiar with the fisherman's story?
No, but I'm sure you can bring me up to date.
Yeah? Goes something like this. Looking for fish? Stay near the water.
Grady, if you're trying to make a point, I must have missed it.
The new uniform, Sheriff? It may look phony to you, but it's 24 karat. It was given to me as a personal gift from Deacon Defoe to the newest member of Hell's Chosen Few.
Are you putting me on, Grady?
No, not at all. I was initiated last night. The most beautiful ceremony. It was so beautiful, almost took my breath away, permanently.
If what you say is true, Grady, you just bought yourself a pack of trouble.
No, not at all.
Up until now, I had you figured for one of the smart ones of the family. But now I realize you're just as dumb as your brother.
It's a family characteristic, but we prefer to call it stubbornness.
And you actually believe that by joining this band of cutthroats that you're going to be able to get your brother off of this murder rap?
No, but I think I have a better chance of finding the guy who did it as a member of the Hell's Chosen Few rather than Joe Grady, Lieutenant Marino Reeve.
I can't stop you from making a fool of yourself. That's every man's prerogative. But let me give you a few chosen words of advice. You got yourself tied up with the worst bunch of cutthroats this state has ever seen. And every minute you're with them, your life is in jeopardy. Most of them would sell their mother for a set of chrome handlebars. So you take my advice, and you get out while you can still walk.
Look, Sheriff, you don't have to convince me. I know what they're like. But it stands to reason they're the only chance I have of finding the real killer of young Martin. So I've got to see it through the end.
Okay, Grady. That's it. We're going to cut you loose because we have no other choice in the matter. But let me tell you one thing. If you ever get hauled in here again, you're just another outlaw cyclist. So don't come looking to me for any special favors.
Is that all, Sheriff?
Yeah, that's all.
What about the girl?
You can pick her up on the way out.
Much grass.
Hey, Lieutenant, how about moving back a little? It's very delicate work. I don't want no one bumping my elbow.
Yeah, get a dude some working room. I want this little flower here to be ashamed to show off her tattoo on account of a misspelled word. Oops. Easy, baby. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you as long as Daddy's around.
Burns, Daddy, burns.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about a thing. Quick as Coochie's done here, I'm gonna kiss it big well.
Hey, how about holding that light up a little?
How's that?
Okay.
How much longer are you gonna be?
That long, you gotta remember I'm working under very adverse conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Huh? It is? Let's see that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Twitchy, baby, you're the greatest. I'm gonna kiss you on all four cheeks, man. What do you think, Caesar?
Hi, Joe.
Hey, sorry, kid. I didn't know you were in here. I was just going to catch a few winks before we cut out. I didn't mean to barge in like that.
Hey, where are you going?
Well, hey, I'll find another room somewhere. Go ahead with whatever you're doing.
What is bugging you? You know, I spent an hour here getting myself ready for you, and then you want to split before you even have a chance to show off the merchandise.
Did I hear you say you spent over an hour just for me, Sharon?
Sure. Well, don't you like the results? Is my gown pretty? You sent me that 4.5.
Yes, it's a very pretty gown. And you're a pretty girl, too, Sharon.
Well, glad to hear that. I was beginning to wonder if I really didn't turn you on.
I don't get the idea. What do you mean by that?
I don't know, just the way you act. Like maybe you don't want me around. Well, come on over and sit down, for Christ's sakes. You look ridiculous standing there. You can watch me paint my nails. Well, come on.
Okay. Well, maybe that's not a bad idea after all. You know, I enjoy watching a painter at work.
Well, it'll just take me a minute to finish, then we can relax.
Did you know the deacon gave me this room to sleep in while I was here?
Did I know it? If I didn't know it, what do you think I'd be doing here?
Yeah, that's right. What would you be doing here?
You know, you're a funny guy.
In what way?
Like last night, before you crashed, I asked you if I could ride with you permanently. And you said yes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. But maybe I wasn't aware of the implications. Maybe you can fill me in on them, huh?
I knew what implications were.
Well, when a guy asks a chick to ride behind him steady, what does that mean to you and the group?
Well, together is the best way. In fact, it's the only way if there's going to be any fun in it. But you should know that without me having to tell you.
You're right, Sharon. I should have figured that out for myself.
Come here.
Can't we talk from here?
No. Now, what's your problem?
No problem, baby.
Close your eyes. Any problem?
Ain't no problems.
Your poor face, does it hurt?
Well, it's throbbing a little bit, but I'm gonna live.
Well, I hope so. Your second night together, and you come in a stretcher case.
Hey, look, if you notice, the wounds are above the belt.
I guess you're like the rest of the guys.
Hey, baby, that's where you're wrong. I'm not like the rest of the guys.
Well, I guess we better pack you up.
That's lesson number one. I'm not like the other guys. I don't like to sit around and talk about menial details. I like to get down to more important things.
You know, you're some kind of nut. You come in here with your head busted open and your face cut up, and you want to talk about important matters.
Well, that's not all. But it's the first thing.
All right, Master. What What important matters do you want to discuss?
Well, right now the most important thing to me is you. So we'll discuss you.
Me? Why do you want to talk about me?
Okay, then we'll talk about baseball. How's your batting average?
What do you want to know about me?
Look, you know that guy back in 1941? What was it, American League?
What do you want to know about me?
Okay. I was wondering what your last name was.
Smith.
Smith?
Smith, Brown, anything you want. That's the nice thing about an orphanage. You can pick any name you want.
Hey, baby, I didn't know about that.
That's all right. Ask me another.
Do you really want me to?
Uh-huh.
Well, I was wondering, how old are you?
Almost 23.
Almost 23. Hey, well, when's your birthday?
Well, that's another nice thing about an orphanage. You can pick any day in the year that you want. I always pick a different one.
Well, did you pick the day for this year?
Next Saturday, we're all going to have the beer bust. On the beach?
Oh, yeah. I heard some of the guys, they were talking about it. Sharon? If you had a special choice, like for your birthday,
Yeah?
what would you choose?
I guess I'd choose a house with a big tree in the front and a family. A family.
Sharon, those are all nice things, and you'll eventually have them all. But, well, I was talking about something a little more personal. Like, right now.
You.
All right, Deacon, where's Grady? Grady? Grady who? You know I can close you up for this?
Joe, get your clothes on.
What's the problem?
The sheriff's outside.
Hey, calm down. Everything's gonna be all right.
Put your boots on. Hurry up.
Hey, baby, don't get excited. You're gonna bust a panty button.
Don't get excited. I told you the sheriff is outside.
Sharon, you said that before.
Do you want me to invite him in here?
Yeah, I think you better. Go on, will you? Hurry up.
He says he's Sheriff Harris.
Well, he's absolutely right. Welcome to a better place, Sheriff. Well, I have to admit, it's not the nicest, but, well, you should have seen it before we cleaned it up, huh, Sharon? Grady, you're the only guy I ever met who could start at the bottom and go down. I don't know how you do it. Practice, baby. Just practice. These must be yours, sweetheart. They say you outlaws run around naked under all that dirt. Hey, Mother, don't badmouth my old lady. Look, Sheriff, what are you here for? This official call or just social? Well, somewhere in between there. I'll let you know when I find out how sociable you're gonna be.
What does he mean by that, Joe?
Oh, look, baby, Sheriff's just trying to be clever. Up here, he thinks just because he's in a uniform, well, we had the same trouble with the guys in the Marines. Speaking of trouble, looks like you've been finding your share. Or did she do that to you, defending her own honor? As a matter of fact, I just stopped by to drop off the paper. I don't suppose you've seen this issue. The boy's late. It's all right, you can have mine. Nice headlines this morning. Looks like the Beach Patrol had their hands full last night. Yeah, that's what it says here. But it doesn't mention the other group. You got any idea who it might be? Very good idea. That's why I came calling. I'm going to tell you a few things, Grady, and I want you to keep your mouth shut until I'm through. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. 2 years ago, psycho gang wars were as common as the real. 11 of them in 1 week, if I can recall. Now, personally, I don't give a damn how many of those punks get killed off just as long as they don't involve decent citizens in their silly games. But that never happens. There's always something. Last night it was that hassle down at the beach. And next time, if there is a next time, there'll be something else. A hit and run, an innocent bystander gets knifed, or a child gets trampled. Anyway, 2 years ago, we decided to put an end to these so-called gang wars. And for the next 6 months, we started busting skulls instead of making arrests. Now, I admit that sounds a little primitive, but it was damn effective. And pretty soon they got the message, and the gang wars stopped. Until last night. And that's where you come in.
Me? What do you mean that's where I come in?
I mean just what I said, Grady. You join up with the outlaws one day, and a gang war starts the next.
Now, then you're gonna hit on me every time something comes down on you while I'm riding with a Hell's Chosen Few.
That's exactly what I mean, mister. And here's something else. If I have to start busting skulls again, I will. And remember, if that day ever comes, yours is gonna be the first damn skull I'm gonna bust.
Hey, where have you been?
We've had the police
police are looking for you and everything. Don't you have any consideration for your parents?
We've been worried to death about you. Mexico, Daddy. Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes are... Do you remember Etta, honey?
Are you drunk?
Do you think I haven't heard what's going on down here night after
Shut
night?
your mouth.
Oh, stop it, Daddy, stop it. Let it go, that's what I said. I can never depend on you. You're always drunk. Henny, come to your senses. Come to my senses? I want Daddy to come back.
Hi, brother. Yeah, I'm ready, but how about the dude? If and when he gets that thing fixed. He knows where you can find us. After you, brother.
Yeah? Hey, calm down. Yeah, I'm Willie's brother. Can you hear us? You the sheriff's daughter? What? Say that again. You realize what you're saying? Yeah, I understand. He's on his way over here now? Okay. I gotta see you, McLean. I don't see how you can miss me. I gotta talk to you in private. Hey, Dave, split. This one take a sec.
I'll wait over here.
You don't have to explain it to me, Harris. I was your daughter on the phone. Nobody would believe you. Nobody ever believes trash like you. No? They'll believe your daughter. Let's make a deal. Now let's chance. You know, you're the real outlaw. You talk like the guys that ride the bikes hiding behind their colors. Look at you. Tin badge. Your fat, dirty hand draped over your pistola. Just itching for a chance to put a swag on a guy that's trying to live a little. You shut up, Grady. I said you shut up. I know how to take care of guys like you. You lousy trash.
Okay, Grady.
Okay, what?
Pack up your gear.
Hey, you finally gonna give me the bridal suite, right?
Something like that. Your tour of duty is over. I'm gonna send you home.
Yeah? Well, your generosity makes me puke, man, so tickle the lock and let me out of here.
Now that I'm the sheriff, you're gonna get justice. Even though the bars are becoming to you. Remember that.
Yeah, thanks. Justice is your bag, not mine. So long. Hope I never see you again, Sheriff.
You better not see me again. Because if I ever press charges on you, they're gonna stick. It goes for the rest of you outlaws, too. So I don't want to see you in this county again.
Right, baby, right.
Grady,
Yeah.
get out of town. And fast.
Peace, brother, peace. Oh, remember, Sheriff, power corrupts. Adios.
Willie, what are you doing here?
Just admiring the view, baby. Well, there wasn't anybody out front. I saw the lights, so I come on back. Didn't expect to find you here, though. That's a lucky break for you and me, ain't it?
Maybe I better fill you in. I'm not your old woman anymore, and you're not my old man. I've got a new old man. And you wouldn't like it if you were to touch me and not get his okay.
Is that a fact? Well, now, who is the lucky dude?
Joe and me hit it off real well.
Joe.
He can fix it up for me. He says it's okay. Joe likes me fine, and he just might smash somebody if they tried to...
Well, now, once it's official, once you two are tied up permanent, I guess I'll have to go through channels like everyone else. But that shouldn't stop you and I from having fun tonight, now should it?
But it's official now! Deke said so! Besides, I've already been initiated. Once I don't have to do it again, Deacon said so!
Of course you don't, baby. Now, nobody said you did. But it ain't official till it's been announced at a meeting. Now, them's the rules. Even Deacon can't change that. So you and me just might as well go ahead and have fun. Because once Joe takes over, he might not like Sharon once he takes over official life.
No! Stop it, Joe! I'm not gonna do it!
Go ahead and try it, baby. That's the way I like it. Just makes it all the sweeter when we finally get there.
Joe's gonna kill you for this!
Wait a minute, baby. We're not going anywhere.
Oh, come on, Will. We gotta go home.
No, we're not going home. This is an amusement park, isn't it? Well, I want to be amused.
I know, Willie, but it's dark and everybody's gone.
Oh, I know it's dark. I know it's dark. That's why we're here.
Oh, I know.
Willie!
Come on, we gotta go home.
Oh, Willie! Yes, split, man. Shut up.
Come on, Willie.
Hey, brother Willie! Over here, Willie! Wait a minute. Oh. Over here, Willie! Come on, brother Willie! Willie! Hey, Willie! Over here, brother Willie! You took my old lady. I gotta kill you for that, Willie.